What up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to talk about cravings. Cravings are something I'm pretty sure everyone has dealt with at least once or twice in their life. If you're anything like me, I used to struggle so badly with cravings that I basically had a binge eating disorder. I was never diagnosed, but it definitely got in the way of my quality of life. You know, I would eat so much, especially around my period, of these processed, greasy, animal products. Even I would eat like a whole tub of ice cream by myself when I was in middle school. Yeah, seriously. And I would eat pizza, french fries, hot fudge sundaes, mac and cheese, Easy Mac, Cheetos, just all kinds of terrible things that are not good for us. So I'm so happy I made it out of that to the point where I'm at now, where I haven't had cravings in years. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I did. So first, let me just give you a little bit of background information about where cravings come from and kind of how that works. So basically, each of us has in our digestive system what is called a gut microbiome. Now, this is where all of our digestive bacteria live. And this bacteria gets there from the foods that we eat. And we also are born naturally with some good bacteria there as well. So when we eat foods that are not good for us, that we are not designed as human beings to be digesting, such as processed foods and animal products, these foods have bacteria or stimulate the growth of bacteria that our bodies use in order to be able to digest and break down these foods for us. Otherwise, it would probably kill us or make us very sick to try to eat these foods if we didn't have a gut microbiome. So if you want to stop getting cravings, you have to basically temporarily be strict with yourself and have a little self-discipline and just stop eating the foods that you're craving. So if you're craving french fries, you have to stop eating the french fries. You have to use a little bit of willpower and stop eating the french fries for a little bit. And then once you adjust your microbiome that way, you will no longer have those bacteria in your gut sending signals to your brain telling you that you want to eat that. Because actually, these foods don't have any useful nutrients in them for us anyway that we actually really need or would crave naturally. It's all because we, at some point, were told or decided to try out something, and the more we do it, the more the cravings get stronger and stronger, because the more of the bacteria that starts to grow in the gut microbiome in order to break these foods down for us. So it's not really you and your brain that's craving things, and it's not really even your body. It's actually these other microorganisms that are basically like foreign aliens in your stomach. One way to make this process a little bit easier is to find some healthy replacements for the foods that you're typically craving. So for example, if you usually crave french fries, what you could do is you could find a healthier option of french fries for a little bit as you transition, and maybe bake some potatoes yourself. Chop and bake them with a little bit of olive oil and some seasoning. And I'm not saying that, you know, consuming oil is very healthy for us. It's really not. It's not a good thing to eat. But as we transition, we can take little baby steps to a better lifestyle. So we can go from french fries that are from a deep fryer and transition to baked homemade french fries. And then we can even transition that into something else even better. I like to use, for a french fry replacement, I like to have Japanese edamame beans. These are super high protein, high in fiber and other nutrients, and they're much healthier for us to be eating, and they can kind of take care of that sodium salt craving that some of us women definitely get around our periods. Another really good thing to note is the fact that when we crave something, we aren't usually always craving that actual food, but normally we're craving something in or on that food. So I know whenever I would crave mac and cheese, I was really just craving the cheese. It's a highly addictive food with highly addictive chemicals inside of it. And when I was craving french fries, I wasn't really craving french fries. I was craving salt. When I was craving ice cream, believe it or not, I was simply dehydrated and really just needed some cold water. If you ever have to struggle with an ice cream craving, I highly recommend drinking a bottle of cold water before eating the ice cream. 9 times out of 10, you'll see you don't want the ice cream anymore and you were just thirsty. Something else you definitely want to keep in mind, especially if you're a woman who does have a menstrual cycle, is chocolate cravings. So when we crave chocolate around our period, I used to crave chocolate like crazy. I would eat milk chocolate, I would eat Hershey Kisses, chocolate bars, Reese's Cups. And it turns out the whole time what I really needed was cacao. So cacao beans, that's what chocolate is made from, but highly refined processed chocolate sometimes has no cacao in it, or a very small insignificant amount. So the reason we crave this around our period as women, the reason we crave chocolate, is because we need more magnesium around that time because of what's happening within us. And the best place to get magnesium is to go for vegan dark chocolate. Now you can find this at almost every grocery store. What you want to do is search for the chocolate bar that says 70% or higher of cacao. Whenever I would eat that, my chocolate craving would go right away. Like literally, I wouldn't need to eat more than just that one chocolate bar each month. You want to go for dark chocolate that has no milk in it. I will make a separate video of all of my snack and meal replacement options that helped me to banish my cravings for good. Now my waist is snatched, stomach on flat. And as we replace these unhealthy foods with healthier options, our gut microbiome is going to naturally adjust over time, and that's what we're going to crave instead. So the more you eat celery, the more you're going to crave celery, because the more your microbiome is going to have celery bacteria in it that's going to crave the celery. And that's just the way that it works. So if you want to crave healthy foods instead, you got to eat more healthy foods. And if you don't like it at first, the taste will change. I'm telling you guys. I used to think green juice tasted so nasty, but now I love green juice. I crave green juice every day, and I love drinking green juice for detoxing and for energy and nutrition. So it's pretty awesome the way that it works. Our body is a highly intelligent piece of technology with many intricate parts to it, and we need to take care of each part so that we can have a well-functioning system. It's also a good idea, as we are cutting these bad foods out and replacing them with other better foods, to drink things that are going to help detoxify us. So you want to eat things that have antioxidants in them, like berries and dark leafy greens, and you want to drink green juice because that's going to help flush out that bad bacteria even faster, so the cravings go away even sooner. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. As I always say, namaste. God bless you. I love you so much. Mwah. And please comment down below what foods you crave the most, and I will try to respond to your comment with a healthy replacement option for you to help banish your cravings forever too.